All right, it is officially time for us to do the epilogue. It is unlocked, and I am so ready to hang out with Hu Tao and company. I did notice as soon as I stopped recording last time that Yunjin and Shinyon here were just waiting to talk to me. So let's do that.
Okay, now I need to get a move on and write my next song.
Oh, yeah. Yunjin, I was a little sad you didn't sing with them. You would have been amazing, I'm sure.
Listen to you. You only just fulfilled one lifetime dream. Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Yeah, that's why she's gonna succeed in life.
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought up a name for your next opera, haven't you?
Well, have you, Yunjin?
You know me too well, Xinyan. The Adeptus Seeking Voyage.
Oh?
How does that sound?
Who is that one gonna be about?
Oh, man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I mean, I imagine it will involve seeking Adepti.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
Well, that's a nice, sounds like a happy ending. But, what's the actual story? Well, I'm gonna guess we're going to the one, Shang funeral parlor. Well, fairy lady, because you ferry us over to the other side, do you acquire gold coins? Hello? Actually, I've talked to you before. But that's right, she doesn't, Are you accosting me? It's, in Liwa, it's generally not customary for people to speak to those of us from Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. But I am friendly, or I want to be, with Hu Tao, your director. Therefore, you must be Outlanders, or are you something else? You probably count as something else. Could it be? I stare death straight in the eye when others dare not. I have nothing to do with what has led you here. I have nothing to do with where you shall go. Go, lost soul, into the light. It takes special people to work at Wengsheng Funeral Parlor under Director Tao. I guess this is not where we wanted to go, though. Ah, she's reserved the place. The Xinyue Kiosk. That's gotta be expensive. Zhongli's certainly not paying.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh,
I have them all noted down.
is Zhongli giving you recipe suggestions, Xiangling?
I've long heard that your knowledge
And
encompasses
Xingqiu.
all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, yeah.
But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too.
Zhongli is, well, truly a man of many and basically all talents except for the art of money management.
It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh, this is your first time meeting.
No need for formalities.
And Chongyun is here.
I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Actually, yeah, these are, I think, probably, well, yeah, I was now a person, but these are three of the youngest Liyue characters you can get, I think.
Oh, you flatter us.
I think this is my first time seeing you in-game, Chongyun.
If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
I'm sure he's skilled at that, too. Hey, Chongyun. The young thaumaturge Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land working to exorcise demons. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both hardworking and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure yang spirit he was born with. Uh-oh. This pure yang spirit, or pure yang spirit, I suppose. No, I think yang. Yang would be E-N-G. Is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. Yeah, not enough yin, huh? As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? I mean, his presence exorcises them. Now, I forget if yin is the white and yang is the black, or vice versa. I'm not really knowledgeable about Taoist principles and beliefs.
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Zhongli, you might not be an expert in the field, but you are basically an expert in all the fields.
Whoa, there's so many people here.
Yeah, but the star of the party isn't here yet.
All we knew was that Hu invited Xinyue over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends.
Yeah, it's nice to see everyone gathered. That's the best part of these events, I suppose. That you get to interact with all the characters that you normally don't.
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Of course. Well, Paimon, don't take a seat. You're probably supposed to sit in my lap.
Right. Are you having fun?
It has been great. I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyue perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this.
Oh, yeah. It was a pleasure to see Hu Tao, her performance.
I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately.
Oh, nice.
She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
That is sweet. I'm glad I got to learn about the fact that they were childhood friends in the Archipelago event.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone.
What? They're not going to be
We
here?
hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
Oh, they should join us.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
That look in his eyes, that dead look in his eyes. Clearly, she's been going on and on.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
Well, that sounds like a pleasure, to be honest.
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me.
Oh?
Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating
What?
my share too.
Xingqiu, do you not enjoy Xiangling's cooking?
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe?
Yeah.
Let Paimon try!
I know, right?
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon.
Paimon is a endless pit for food, which is good. It fattens her up for, whenever I have an emergency.
Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
It's what he does.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
You didn't catch that? Or infer that?
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking.
I mean, it's not a given, but makes sense.
Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue.
Man, the Jade Parcels. I still want to try those. I have one person who's always requested me to make her some.
My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
So you, no, she's not preparing our meal for today.
Now I'm getting embarrassed.
Aw.
Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
Well, we are looking forward to it, Xiangling.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to
Oh,
eat.
what did she feed you?
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Apparently this was a hazardous dish.
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
Well, Director Tao, for one.
Oh, Hu was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And
Yeah, the god of stoves, right? Or cooking. I always forget. He should be here to eat with us.
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Aw, that's sweet of him.
You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite.
I'll bet.
Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation.
Oh, that was very sweet of Guoba to help out so you could enjoy the Lantern Rite. Yeah, I imagine this is a very profitable night for any restaurants.
As for Hu Tao...
Please don't say she's not coming.
The director went to collect a guest.
Okay,
She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
fair enough.
Seems
long as
like
she's
it's
gonna be here.
almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important.
Maybe. Or she just wanted to mess with them. She is a prankster after all.
Could it be... Keqing? Ningguang? Or Captain Beidou?
All three? Or none of them?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
No, not if you know what's good for you. You will be tormented relentlessly. Suddenly, the door bursts open and is struck by a hurricane.
We're here!
Hey there, Hu Tao. I will have you joining my party very soon.
Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right?
Not at all. It's your party. You're on time, just by default. Party does not start until you show up.
Good thing the Conqueror
Oh,
of Demons
Xiao.
and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we meet it just in time.
She has so much personality. What? What?
Oh,
Why are we all so shocked to see Xiao? Like, well, I guess actually, yeah. He is kind of a loner. But Xiao wouldn't dare turn down Xiangling, would he?
I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Wait, you've never met him? He's never met you? Does he not know who you are? That would surprise me.
The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
Adeptus Alatus. I guess, Xiao is your human name and Alatus is your Adeptus name then?
To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
I mean, you're the literal god. I think the honor is ours. A few days ago at Wangshu Inn, which is where he hangs out on the roof all the time.
It's almost Lantern Rite. Yet you took
Yeah.
all the trouble coming here.
I figured you'd met before. He's just putting on an act.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil
Oh.
in preparation for the celebrations.
Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well.
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yanxiao
Oh.
and received some spices from him.
I just met with him.
And, see? Here's some
For commission.
matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
And it does not bode well.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and
Yeah.
has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal.
Yeah. You heard the lady.
I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
I mean, as close as one gets to Xiao, perhaps. We're old friends.
Great. You two sit together.
Oh, I would rather sit with you, but alright.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh, finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing.
That is perfect timing. I'm
Let's
impressed.
not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Oh, she is sitting next to me. Frick yeah. The delicious looking food arrives.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Yeah, that is, definitely would have been further down my list of guesses.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
I mean, like I said, when it comes to Xiao, friends is a very strong word. He doesn't hate us.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an
Yeah.
overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
See, well, I guess we do know him.
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many
Oh.
generations,
That's interesting.
dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows.
I suppose that makes sense. He's the conqueror of demons, and you guys dispel evil, demons and ghosts and the like, so yeah.
Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
How nice. Xiao?
Likewise.
Yeah. He's very kind today, actually. Maybe Hu Tao threatened him.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Oh? Does he not?
Ahem.
Also, you revealing secrets that Changyun doesn't want revealed there, Xingqiu.
We know each other too.
What, Xiangling?
He helped try my dishes during
Oh.
the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
That's cool.
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa, everyone's getting all formal and polite
I
all
know,
of a
right?
sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore.
Whatever comes to mind, sure it'll be funny.
Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's
Yeah, see?
greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here. Yeah, it's not like you're wishing him after the fact. It is currently Lantern Rite.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
Like I said, I'm sure it would be funny, and it was.
There's no need to be so polite.
What? What's the matter, Hu Tao?
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere.
Hu Tao will have to take this into her own hands if you don't drop the formality. That's what she's saying.
I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the
Ooh.
sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy.
That sounds so nice.
And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Okay, did we actually give the standing ovation?
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
Ordered a standing ovation for herself.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good.
Why, thank you.
We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons.
What about you? Running or guiding souls to the other side?
And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things.
I wonder if Hu Tao knows about Zhongli's identity. I can't imagine he's able to hide that from her, with her all-seeing eyes.
As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
There you go.
Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao.
Oh
into
yeah,
coming.
I was impressed
He
too.
rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
I'm curious about how she did it. I am.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Not long ago, at Wangshu again.
Okay, gotcha.
Kitty.
Thanks, boss lady.
Boss lady. That's Goldie.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Just kind of funny considering she's works in a funeral parlor and may not be half dead. I'm really not sure. I'll find out more once we actually get her.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Shao.
At least she controls a ghost, or has a ghost buddy.
Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh.
She's so excited.
I know you're there.
You don't want to play hide and seek with him, do you? I'm talking to Shao. You don't want to play hide and seek with her, do you? She will win.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
Fair point there, Shao.
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
That she is.
Is there something you need?
No. Well, what you didn't actually say how she convinced you, though, Shao.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Oh, I suppose threatening to make noise until you gave in.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
I mean, I'm certain that's one of them.
Smart guess.
There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past
Oh.
relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
And with being such a sociable person himself, I'm sure Shao loved every minute of it.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death.
So what you're saying is the funeral parlor was quite busy.
The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased
Oh.
and sending off the spirits of the dead.
So not just taking care of bodies, but actually almost more like an exorcist role.
That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant.
Wow, good job there, Zhongli.
But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Was he worried about his karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
Not as well as I should.
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power.
Oh yeah.
Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
I'm sure we'll learn more about what that is when we do his character quest.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
Oh yeah.
That's not the same.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Apparently, Xingzhou does not like carrots.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too.
A little sneak.
You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food.
Oh.
If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
You should really eat them there, Xingzhou. You won't grow up big and strong if you don't.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising?
Oh, very, I'm sure.
But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It is the stove god. I'm actually sure.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I'm almost surprised Xiangling knows about that. You seem pretty quiet today. Is everything okay?
I'm doing fine.
You sure?
Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
Oh, another Adeptus?
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
So like Moon Carver or Mountain Shaper? That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon.
Right! Wait, what?
Hu Tao. What is that? Huh? The wind?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
That's Xingqiu?
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying?
Yeah, it seems so.
That voice. Could it be?
It must be.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door.
I don't hear it.
Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Oh, it's Xinyan. I recognize that voice. It's blown open like a gust in the wind again.
You
Oh, no,
finally
it's
let me
Venti.
in.
Thought I heard the southern accent there. I really probably should have picked that up. The whole, the wind thing, yeah.
Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter.
What
Old
are you?
friends and new. Happy Lantern
What
Rite.
are you doing here then, Venti? How are you on good terms with Zhongli?
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
I'm sure you know what he is. Xiao.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends.
Yes.
Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
Hey, Hu Tao is so accommodating. That is so nice of her.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising
Damn.
sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here.
Oh yeah, by far. I mean, what is a god in the face of the Wangsheng funeral director? Or, well, two gods, in fact, at this point.
Whoa, these
Oh,
dishes
man.
look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging
Oh,
it.
the crab legs. Actually, these are not king crab legs. Probably not that much meat in them.
Huh, it's you.
What, you know each other?
Oh, isn't this Xinyue?
What? No.
Xinyue?
Oh no. He's gonna give Xingqiu's pen name away. Oh! You right? Clearly that's something we'll learn very soon when we finish his For Justice's Sake quest.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you?
Nice save, Venti.
I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Oh, how I wish we'd met sooner.
Nice.
I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're a huge fan of Xingqiu's work?
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
If you say so. Though, he's quite tone deaf.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Looks like Xiao knows him well. Or now knows him too.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite.
Kind of surprised he knows Venti.
I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago
Oh.
when I happened to run into this
This tone deaf bard?
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Ah, so you're saying that you made a quote unquote friend with Xiao. And he hates every minute of it.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody,
Oh.
and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
You didn't mind the commotion then.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's how it was, I see. Paimon is not amused.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
I still feel pretty confident you have to know each other. I feel like all the Archons must know each other.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Venti's got good eyes. Sees the Hu Tao for the greatness that she is.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know.
It does seem that way.
From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Don't pretend you don't know their, Hu Tao. Cough, cough.
Shao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
You're totally messing with them.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Yeah, I don't for a second believe she doesn't know exactly who he is. Mr. Rex Lapis.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, play along.
Huh? Oh, right!
Very subtle there. Very smooth.
Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything.
Well,
Yeah.
that is kind of true. Probably.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like Zhongli. But not osmanthus wine.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
I suppose. I don't know if I've heard enough bards to really judge, but...
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes.
Oh?
There's one I heard a while back that went, The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories.
It's not terrible.
The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I do have to agree. What are you pacing for, Hu Tao? What are you doing? Like a shark stalking your prey. Ready to... Well, I was going to say ready to pounce, but sharks don't really pounce.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up.
Can you help there, Hu Tao?
If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Nice.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling it's a trap.
Of course, of course.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Hey, Xincho! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
Oh, really? Like, in what way? As in, why one is better than the other?
I don't think it's your fault.
Changyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, Watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames. Oh, wow. I mean, I always want her to improve her ugly nickname game.
Oh, you have a point.
She agrees. I love it.
But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here? Are you here to take part
Oh.
in Lantern Rite too?
I was honestly half expecting like a taser handshake. You know the ones. Or something like that.
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen.
I hope you didn't just arrive, because otherwise you may kind of missed it.
Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh, but the music festival wasn't planned beforehand.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day.
Oh,
The iridescent
Oh, yeah, he
tour
mentioned
has
that.
finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
he mentioned that the Animo Archon had guided him here. Thank you. He must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me.
I mean, I wasn't really looking for you.
Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy.
Aw. It is a pleasure to hang out with you at the beginning of the year. As well, Zhongli. Well, the end and beginning of the year.
In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
No, that's against the rules there, Zhongli. It's gotta be wine. What? What's the matter?
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say.
Xiao keeps having reactions. I'm not quite sure what about, though.
Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I?
That was a nice little surprise.
We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea,
Oh?
I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the
Venti
treat.
refusing the wine. Diona would be proud, I think.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last.
I agree, Hu Tao. I'm looking forward to a great new year.
Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Nonsense. Wine will be fine. But I dare not go against her directive, so tea it is.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Xiao!
What's with the urgency?
Are you done eating? Want to head out for a walk?
Sure.
I'm not done eating. I want to talk to Hu Tao.
Have you two finished eating?
No. Look at all that. We haven't even taken a bite.
It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Doesn't now.
Paimon will come too.
You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry. We'll be back soon.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Oh, Paimon is where we're going to abandon her. I don't think I've ever been apart from her. We've always been within a few feet of each other. What? Oh, I was gonna say, where'd they go? Chongyun?
About you
Xingqiu?
and Venti. Could he be A partner in your family business?
No.
That's right.
Oh, really? He is.
You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Wonder if he's aware of... I mean, it seems all the Archons, except for maybe, at least that we know, except for the Raiden Shogun, have their secret identities.
Ah, just as I thought.
I still feel like they probably know each other.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
Ooh. Venti? I mean, yeah, he consumes the stuff like it's water.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
Yeah, no, they're old friends. They've clearly... The banter and the layered sarcasm and, yeah.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Hey, Paimon.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone.
I am absolutely gonna leave you here alone.
To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Oh, don't worry. That wouldn't change even if I was here.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
New food.
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
We never did find out what you needed the sesame oil for. Hu Tao? I assume it was just using these dishes, maybe.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find.
Did you not tell him to get the sesame oil?
I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
All right, Xiao.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Of course.
Are you all right?
I don't know. It's you who's been freaking out. Should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that.
Well, I mean, you think you are familiar with gatherings like this?
There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat.
Ah.
Sometimes they would call up a few others for a
Powder
drink.
Tanner.
Even I got dragged
Wei
along
Zhang.
to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated.
Right.
But this time...
Everything was complicated. I understand. It's all Venti's fault.
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the
Figured
point
you
then.
probably knew. And there's no way Zhongli doesn't know. Like I said, the Archons all have to know each other.
The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
Well, you do you. You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
In strange in a good way?
Yes.
Aw. Well, I appreciate that.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come.
Yeah.
She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here.
Is that why you showed up?
But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed. What, to be gods?
General Capices always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him.
I don't see how that would be applicable.
The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear.
Ah.
Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capices himself.
If that's true, then I think General Capices had great fashion sense. So elegant and refined and just wonderful.
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Well, it's not really a warrior's outfit.
Oh, here you are.
Yeah, well, you knew we were going to be out here.
I'm not intruding, right?
Xiao?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts.
Oh, we're going back in right now, Xiao.
Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
She would have done that regardless. But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too.
What, about us?
You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
No. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll gladly take, Oh, Wangshu. I was thinking, Wanmin. No, I like the food.
You're worrying too much.
Xiao, don't pull any lemnisatic wind cyclings on us.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
I don't even know what that is, but...
Please wait.
What?
There's another reason why I came looking for you.
What's the matter?
Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Oh,
Yup.
do you enjoy almond tofu? I think you did. Forget. Didn't I have to bring you a dish once, Xiao?
Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking.
Do you really acknowledge him as being on the same level, though, Xiangling?
I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him.
Oh. Nice.
I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite,
Oh.
and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order.
That is so cool. Hu Tao is so thoughtful.
So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support.
Well, Xiao will like it. I'm actually not a fan of tofu.
When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Xiangling and Guoba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to...
Ahem. The proper thing to say is thank you, Xiao. No need for any further caveats or...
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
There you go. Very good.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Screw Paimon, it's Hu Tao. I can't keep waiting. Still out here? No. Dessert time. Paimon ate all our dessert, probably.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Someone's feeling a little left out.
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
We were gone for 5 minutes, Paimon. We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time, which is kind of funny since she's probably like the god of time or something.
How could you say that to Paimon? And that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like.
Oh, Paimon, her retribution knows no bounds.
Your dessert is all Paimon's.
I will not stand for this, Paimon.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Her little stomp.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of.
Yeah, just enjoying the night.
Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
Oof. She'll get over it.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh?
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Or it's a Hu Tao custom, I don't know.
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table.
Oh? Make the place smell all nice?
It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all.
Xinyue.
Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao.
Yeah, she has a way with words.
And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
I do love the dramatic camera angles sometimes.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener.
Oh,
even
yeah.
for a bard who has traveled all across the world.
Yeah, definitely messing with him.
If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Well, I mean, he is, both in terms of knowledge and just actual legitimate strength, he does seem pretty unlimited.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest.
Even when it comes to ways with words, I think you might be the winner there, Zhongli.
I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
Uh-oh. I nominate Paimon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Even better. She is... I pass over her because she said most distinguished guest, and she is not technically a guest. She is running the whole thing, but if it comes to, in terms of rank, then yeah, she is the most distinguished.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all.
See, that was my instinct too, but...
Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
You cook them in spirit.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xinyue, the disciple of an adeptus.
How does she do that?
God's best companion,
Teleports around.
The winner of the Masterful Chef's competition.
I also love the clapping.
The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
I mean, she was actually... I did suggest she was the most distinguished at first, did I not? Good call.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop.
The peanut
You're
gallery
making
over
me
there.
embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feyun Commerce Guild counts.
Oh, he's the second
it's
son.
one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Xinyue.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Someone just... I will walk over there and light the incense right now.
Ooh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
Ooh. Well, it sold me and Paimon.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish. but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness.
Who are you gonna point the finger at?
Which means we should choose Chongyun,
Ah.
the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me?
Yeah. And you're going to, let's see who's left. No one's nominated Venti yet.
I can't be the one when we have the
Or
Conqueror
Shao.
of Demons right here.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's Xiao.
Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
Well, that's just so not true.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say it's Zhongli? Well, Venti needs to be pointed at first.
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Zhongli just
Oh, that's right.
took an extra second there.
Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
I think it's because I'm always mocking Paimon. Paimon?
No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though. I point at Paimon.
Huh? Who else is there?
You, of course. Take a look in the mirror.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Turn it around on you.
Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
Well,
Oh, well, that was unexpected.
she loves it.
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need.
All right. I'm willing to settle for that. It's either Paimon, Xiangling, or Hu Tao who deserves to do it, clearly.
Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome.
It would. Paimon makes things quite a bit more enjoyable.
But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah,
Yep.
the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
He's got a point there. Paimon makes all these nations all the more interesting. Though you might be selling me a little, Hi there, Zhongli. I've only technically been to 3, and one of those, well, I've been to 4, but 2 of those I've only barely stepped foot in.
Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
She does. That she does. And an entertaining one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right?
Why, of course. You're the best travel companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Aw. We really did not leave you waiting very long, Paimon. You gotta work on your sense of time. I know you can sort of stop it and things and fast forward it.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
Yeah, that's our whole dynamic there is teasing each other.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Well, I don't know if I'll go that far.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
No, I don't think so. Paimon, the
I
honor is
trust
yours.
the traveler's judgment.
It's all of our judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us.
I'm super excited there, Hu Tao.
Here you go. Take the match and don't burn yourself.
Important to tell
But
Paimon.
if things go really wrong, here's a 2-for-1 coupon.
For what? The funeral parlor? Amidst everyone's laughter and applause, Paimon clumsily lights the incense. You all have a relaxed heart-to-heart chat all the way until nightfall. Now that everyone's had their fill of delicious food and tea, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, I don't want to say goodbye.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time.
Oh, man.
You're all free to go as you please.
I will gladly spend the entire night with you, Hu Tao. Thanks for the treat, Director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time.
You say the word, I will drop whatever it is I'm doing. Whether just Paimon's life hangs in the balance of my next action, and you invite me, I will immediately head out to say hi. Sorry, Paimon.
Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
It's nice of you to see everyone home safely.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship.
Oh, you're gonna say hi to
There's
Beto?
no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, yeah. Or perhaps, Kazuha.
I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
Oh, I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Yeah, I would love to see all of you at the next Mondstadt festival. Whatever it will be.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
Oh, yeah. Then you can rap it.
We'll catch you all later then.
Bye, Hu Tao. Like I said, I'll see you very soon. Like, I don't know, a week or two whenever this event ends.
Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
So we're not saying goodbye entirely?
Understood. See you later.
Oh, no, it's Zhongli. Bye-bye.
Well then,
Well, Zhongli?
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do.
Yeah, you don't want to... If someone was listening.
I live as a mortal in Liyue Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown.
Well, you're still an immortal, but you live in the mortal life, sure.
If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Oh, yeah.
Heaven forbid.
Adeptus Shao.
Not you too.
Come on, Paimon.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer.
Yes, we did.
I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
Oh, yeah. About Guizhong specifically. It was quite sad and emotional.
The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya.
Oh?
And learned a few things about her research topic.
Soraya. Wait. Is that the one I helped at the Geely Plains?
From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth.
The fact that you are alive and you actually lived through the events, you are a primary source, Zhongli, and you have a responsibility, damn it, to record history.
But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending.
Yeah.
While others were kind and capable.
I'm sure some were arrogant and condescending and others kind and capable.
But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans, are something more akin to close companions.
Right.
This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise.
Yeah.
So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
He's saying move on.
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah.
And just, treat him like everyone else.
The director asked me to accompany you on your return. But I don't think you'll need my protection.
Oh no.
I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery.
I might do the same.
After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Probably go. I'll see you around. I'm gonna go look for people to talk to, I think. Based off earlier, they might be standing around.
Bye, Xinyue. Everyone's gone now.
Yeah, except for Xiao here.
Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
I know, right? It's always kind of sad.
But at least you always stay by Paimon's side.
Except for when I have to step out for 5 minutes and, like a puppy, you freak out.
No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
Aw. I'm afraid there will be a lot to ask of you in the future, too, most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you were aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
I think he knows about Liyue better than us, probably. Well, maybe not. It is Xiao.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave.
Fair enough.
The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling is mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
I'll see you around, Xiao. Hey, he's poofs out of existence. That is pretty cool. And so the Lantern Rite comes to an end. So I'm gonna look around for people. Make sure I don't miss anyone. I mean, I gotta check out. I'm sure Hu Tao is somewhere. We'll start with the Outcore. Venti did say he'd be waiting for us here. Where are you, Venti? There you are. And there's Kaidahara Kazuha.
This is such a cool ship!
It really is.
Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls makes me want to sing out loud.
Oh, go ahead. Sing us a sea shanty.
Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
You gotta right over there. You see her? Well, you're gonna have to pass some trials there, Venti.
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Well, at least regarding the singing.
But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning their poetry holds.
What about yours? I mean, when it comes to poetry, Kazuha reigns far supreme over Venti. In fact, it probably goes Kazuha, Director Hu Tao, and then Venti.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but
Right?
I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships.
Everyone always says that. I don't think I've ever actually seen it, though. Not sure if it actually exists yet. Maybe someday, though.
Speaking of ships, everything's perfect about this one, except...
What? What's not perfect about this ship? You hold your tongue.
Kazuha,
What?
could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age.
Oh, she's refusing to let you drink the rum.
How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please.
He is such a drunkard.
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter.
Oh,
Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
really? How old are you, Kazuha?
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
Oh, well, let's go ask Diona about that, Venti. We'll see what she has to say. That was nice. Anyone here? Is that someone? That's the secretary. Buyun, or no, it's a guide.
More speed. Time to scout.
Oh, there's Beidou and Ningguang. How you two doing?
Hey, don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. I would love to try to play Ningguang. I'm sure she'd kick my ass, but I'm not that good at the game.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beidou.
Barely an amateur, but
Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity, or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas?
I do enjoy it, though. A lot.
If you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Do you not just know? Is that what you do? You know things?
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. It might just make things easier.
Damn.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beidou's business might be negatively affected.
They're clearly old friends, though, from everything we've seen.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Oh?
Oh. You sure know a lot, Captain Beidou.
Yeah, you guys make quite the pair, actually.
How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
That sounds like fun.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
Do you not enjoy the game, then, Beidou? I'll play instead. Ningguang? No? Alright. Madam Ping is off doing something. Probably with Yao Yao. Oh, hey, Xingqiu. Wait, this isn't a part of his quest, is it? Okay, yeah, that is. I didn't want to accidentally start that. Baizhun Chi-Chi!
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baizhu, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
I love how sleepy she always sounds.
The singers.
Oh, for their voices?
Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
I do wonder when he's going to be... Clearly he's going to be a character they release at some point.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
Well, that was nice of you, Beiju.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority.
Let's see, the Yuheng is Ganyu, is it not? Right, it's either Ganyu, Ningguang, or Keqing. I always forget which title it goes to who.
Let me double check again. This one is for...
It's nice to see you, Chi-Chi. Hope you got plenty of cocoa goat milk. The Wanmin. Guoba is here and with Zhongli, but where's Xiangling?
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood.
Pass on the Zhongli. And I guess we did just eat. I wonder if Guoba says anything.
Oh, it's you.
Nope.
We meet again.
Waddle around adorably. Suppose you would be good friends with Guoba, actually. You would have known him from his god days.
Surprised to see me here?
A little bit. Saying hi to an old friend?
It's the director's orders. Xiongling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities.
Right.
The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen so that Xiongling will have some time to herself.
Well, that was very considerate of Director Hu Tao.
But with someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do.
You're talking to Guoba, not me, right?
It feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires.
I don't think I've ever heard Guoba make a sound before.
Perhaps I should
Before
borrow
now.
Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up.
Yeah. No, you're living as a mortal here there, Zhongli. You gotta do things the slow way.
You'd still prefer to make them by hand. But of course.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you both. Oh, there's the best group yet. It's a good thing I've been so thorough, otherwise I probably never would have found them. How you all doing?
Xingqiu, you have to be honest.
Yeah?
Honest about what?
How did you and Venti really meet?
At a book convention.
Why are you suddenly asking that?
Aren't they book buddies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we met a few times at a book convention. That's all.
You know, you're not a very good liar there, Xingqiu.
Oh, really?
You can hear the hesitation in his voice.
With that extraordinary demeanor and literary talent, he's definitely not just any bard.
That's true.
If he's someone that could hold his ground in a conversation with a consultant, he needs to at least be as talented as me.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Hu Tao. You can count the number of people who are as talented as you. Probably on one hand.
Perhaps you're overthinking this matter.
Hu Tao, Xingqiu wouldn't lie to us.
No, he might.
Okay, I'll tell you the
There
truth.
you go. This is not cut up for lying.
Huh?
Xingqiu.
I'm actually a fan of Venti's poetry.
Oh. I mean, I might believe that, but
You all know that I love reading, and sometimes come across poetry from Mondstadt.
yeah.
Among those works, I admire the ones penned by Venti the most. Just as Hu Tao said, his artistry is the reflection of his personality, remarkable grace and exceptional literary talent.
I mean, that may be true.
I guess
But-
Venti didn't tell you the whole truth back at the restaurant, because he didn't want to embarrass me in front of everyone. He's such a considerate person.
He is, but I feel like you're still trying to hide something.
Yes, right. I can confirm that. When Xingqiu was busy with other things, he asked me to buy him poetry books in secret.
I feel like Xingqiu and Zhongyun are actually pretty close buddies.
I see.
Like closer than, in general, than to other people.
That didn't sound like too much of a big deal. You could have told us right away.
That's because it's not the whole truth, I think. He's just trying to throw off suspicion by giving us something true sounding.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
Oh, so that's your story.
Trying to still hide his fact that he's an author.
Forget it. Let's drop this topic. It's not often that the four of us are all together. What should we do next? Hide and seek? Hopscotch?
Yes.
Or some shopping?
I'll play some hopscotch with you. I haven't played hopscotch. Since I was a small child.
Since there's 4 of us, why don't we borrow a mahjong set?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is probably the last we'll get to see you, Hu Tao, so it has truly been a pleasure. Until I roll for you. Oh, Mr. Dvorak, you're here. Figured I'd check this pier as well.
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent.
You mean the show? Or about the fairy lady? Or yeah, you mean the show?
Yes. When I heard the music coming from up in the clouds, I was so stunned I could barely think or move. I felt like it had a special kind of hold over me. Or maybe it was the adeptal power within the music.
Maybe. Well, no Adepti were performing, though.
And the ensemble at the end was truly sublime. I felt like I would have started to cry if I hadn't been one of the performers on the stage.
It was beautiful, I'll give you that.
Magnificent!
What about your, what are your plans for the
Well,
future?
Lady Ningguang, the Tianquan of the Liyue Qixing,
She's the
has invited
Tianquan.
me to visit her again at Yujing Terrace to discuss a long-term collaboration plan.
So I'm pretty sure the Yuhong is the, I think it's Ganyu. But maybe it might be Kuching. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Really now. You get a visit with Lady Ningguang herself. That is quite the honor. It's a shame she's not inviting you up to the Jade Chamber, though.
I do hope everything goes well and that we have more opportunities to collaborate in the future.
That would be really cool.
The next time we have another performance, you'll have to come. I will save the best seat for you.
I will be there. Just let me know when and where. You don't have a vision, do you? No. So probably will never become a character that's introduced.
Magnificent.
Or for polling.
Absolutely magnificent.
About the fairy lady.
I've already given her my thanks in person. This is what she said. It is only natural to lend a hand when we see someone in distress.
Aw.
The wonderful music you brought to Liyue is worth far more than gratitude.
That sounds like Madame Ping. She's wonderful, isn't she?
Truly, I felt so honored. But I've also made a decision for myself. I will strive to create even more wonderful, original music for this era. Our era.
I look forward to hearing it then, Dvorak. Truly. Alright, I looked to make sure I wasn't missing any. And it does look like, ooh, Yao Yao's here, and Yanfei is here, and Madame Ping. We'll end with Yao Yao. Hey, Dong Dong.
Granny, you play so beautifully. Do you think you could teach me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, child, you simply never stop, do you?
I still want to hear you play Madame Ping.
This festival is a rare chance to rest and relax. But here you are pestering me to teach you this, that, and the other.
Gotta pass on those skills.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm a fast learner. And anyway, the sooner I start learning, the sooner we'll be able to perform a duet together.
Oh, I want to hear that too. Damn it, Madame Ping, you gotta help her.
A musical duo is only as good as its weakest link.
Very
so
true.
You gotta teach me all your secrets, okay?
You heard her, Madame Ping.
All right. Well, you can start by making me some more tea and leaving it to cool on the side.
Sure, Granny.
I like Madame Ping's relationships with everyone. And there's Yao Yao. She's the last one, right? What is that mist? Huh. Hello, Yao Yao. This adventure started with you, basically, and now it's ending with you.
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too.
All the grandmas and grandpas, huh? Why Chingsa Village?
You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone.
God, I missed it.
Although I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, I can still sing.
You can, I'm sure you play lovely, Yao Yao.
Even Granny Roshin said I did a great job. She also gave me some candy.
That's adorable. Very grown-up Yao Yao.
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too.
About your master, Madame Ping over there.
Masters told me a lot of stories about the Adepti.
Oh, yeah.
There was Skybracer with the giant deer horns.
Oh, another one.
And Seagazer who loved to collect treasure.
I wonder if Skybracer was good friends with Mooncarver.
Sometimes Master talks and talks for a long time, until her voice starts to sound sad.
Aw.
But then she always breaks into a smile again and tells me all of the things each of them loved best about Liyue.
She's... God, Madam Ping really is the best Adeptus, isn't she? Cloud Retainer might be Cloud Mom, but Madam Ping is so lovely and wonderful.
I love everything about Liyue. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but it's okay, because I'm gonna help take care of everyone in their stead.
And I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job, Yao Yao.
I'm so happy. And all the
So
grandmas
about
and grandpas,
Dvorak.
I'm happy that Mr. Dvorak found the fairy lady from his story.
He did.
And I'm also happy that it turned out it was Master all along.
It was a nice little surprise, wasn't it?
Also, I helped out this time too, didn't I?
Yeah.
So that means I was paying homage to my master?
You were, I suppose. Well, no, I don't think that's the right way to... Yeah, no. I think that's the wrong word there, Yao Yao.
Also, Mr. Dvorak got one of his friends to bring me a toy from Fontaine.
Aw.
I like it a lot.
Can I see it?
At first, I didn't know whether I was supposed to accept it or not, but then Master said it was okay, so I did.
She is so precious. She really does want to, seems like she wants to unseat Klee as, you know, the most adorable character in all of Genshin. But that is, she has a lot of hard work ahead of her if she wants to succeed. But I still have to wish you good luck on that. As much as I love Klee, I'm not going to say you shouldn't continue pursuing your goal of being the most adorable. I look forward to seeing the results of your endeavors. And well, that, on this rainy, stormy day in Jingsa Village, is where the Lantern Rite ends for us. It has been quite enjoyable. Many stories, getting to see all the characters. It's just been lovely.